to do the whisper challenge, but not right now.
What am I supposed to say? Am I supposed to say something?
No.
Amy just looked
Amy's
at
just
me.
trying to film you.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to say?
All right, let's punch. Okay, I know it's a little late, but the Star Wars trailer, I was very excited to see it when it came out. I was anticipated because I didn't know. I was very curious to find out what it was going to look like. I'm like, how's it going to look? What's it going to sound like? What's it going to feel like? And I was very happy with the trailer. And you apparently weren't.
It wasn't that I wasn't unhappy. I just didn't really know what was happening.
Did you want? What'd you want?
I don't know. There was just like the guy there, and then I just got confused about what was going on. I think that's the biggest
Black
thing.
stormtroopers. Right, people were apparently very upset about that.
Seriously?
Not American.
I didn't know that was filmed in America, but okay.
Why is it? I'm like, people were upset. I'm like, really mad about the black stormtrooper?
Stupid.
I don't even know if he's a stormtrooper.
Well, that isn't. Why would you even get upset about that in the first place? Oh yeah, people were also mad. Do you remember Heimdall from Thor?
He was black.
Yeah, they were pissed
Why
about
is he
that.
black?
Yeah, they seriously were. They were so mad. I was like, dude, I love.
Can we have anything? Can we have something? Why can't we have a black stormtrooper? The scene, he pops up, then the little R2 robot on the soccer ball. Thought that was interesting.
Maybe I did not see that.
The X-Wings flying over the water. That was badass.
Did I not notice anything? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Things happen. Who's that supposed to be? You think their daughter?
Han Solo's Leia's daughter.
I thought that was awesome.
So you didn't like that?
Nope, I like it. I changed my mind. I like it. I'm very excited.
You feel like the sense of urgency?
I
like the music's.
I like how
Everybody's
he's
running, looking around. Stormtroopers are getting ready. They're bending their knees. They're getting ready for combat.
I mean, mine was more of just the end when he turned his lightsaber into a sword.
If you look, okay, where did the last movie end? Return of the Jedi. They killed all the Sith.
Yeah.
All the Sith are dead.
Yeah.
So, and this takes place something like 30 years later. Mm-hmm. So I'm imagining that all the Sith are dead, and they're all gone. And dude was saying there's been an awakening. Mm-hmm. So I imagine that there is a Sith somewhere
who's hibernating
or getting ready, and he's got no one to train him. Oh. And I don't know if he just wakes up evil, or who he is. But I imagine he has to go, and I think I read this somewhere, he has to go fashion his own lightsaber. Oh. And since he hasn't had a lot of training, there's no way to really train him. Mm-hmm. He's got to figure it all out on his own. So it's like, all these Jedi are, well practiced, they're still got their school, they're doing things, they're Jedis. He's just out there by himself. And I guess it's kind of funny because you might feel bad for him.
I mean, I don't know.
If you go that way.
Yeah, but you hate
dark
evil.
side. So he's out there all by himself. He makes his lightsaber, and since he's less skilled, he's got to make it where he can protect himself in combat with the Jedi. So what do they call it?
I don't know.
The hilt, where it protects your hands.
Oh, okay.
And people are like, well, if he cuts through I heard people arguing if he cuts through like the part of it that shoots out the lightsaber of the hilt, it'll cut his hand off. But I'm like, I think it's all one beam.
Yeah.
It just maybe had a delayed, response. So if they cut through it, they're still going to hit the lightsaber. And you don't even know how he's going to be using it.
Who is it supposed to be? Who's supposed to play the dark guy?
I don't know. They said they think it's okay.
Who is it?
Adam Driver.
I don't know.
So he's out there fashioning this lightsaber. And if you look at it closely, like the beam is all janky.
Okay.
It looks like fire.
Okay.
It's just like it's sparking. Lightsabers are usually just a real clean
beam.
His is just kind of like. So I think it says a lot about his life.
Well, it probably also says how awesome he is. I mean, if he's that good, I'll buy him his little lonesome. He's probably gonna mess some shit up.
Yeah, and I wonder what he's fighting.
I don't know.
Like, why is he walking out in the snow, and all of a sudden he's got his weird walk,
His weird tall walk, and
and he has to like, I don't know why it's so aggressive with it, because usually it's just wrong. He's like,
maybe it's
he has
really
to
hard.
kick it out.
It's probably because it's a hard button to push. Do that with his arm.
Is it a button?
There. Who knows? I don't know. I don't have a lightsaber. I wish I did. You can buy them.
You
at
don't need a
Comic-Con.
lightsaber.
I would love a lightsaber. You kidding me? Shoom, 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 shoom.
And you know what else I noticed?
What?
All the spacecraft in that movie are not in space.
Yeah, they're all in like Earth.
They're all like on
Earths.
planets.
Earths or planets.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's a little bit late. I enjoyed the trailer. I got nothing else to say about it other than I think Han Solo is flying the Millennium Falcon. Hey, you wait. Right there. Do you think Han Solo is flying the Millennium Falcon?
I don't know what the hell the Millennium Falcon is. Is that round spaceship?
Oh, so many. We're not even making points right now, but you just lost like 1,000,000 points.
What do you mean?
You don't know what the Millennium Falcon
I
is?
have obviously heard of it. I just
You
don't.
heard of it?
Yes, I've watched the movies.
You don't know what it is?
I believe it is Han Solo. It is the round spaceship, the round one that is like this. I'm gonna say
I
that.
think we just probably lost like a
No, I didn't.
million future
No,
fans.
I didn't. We didn't. I'm sorry. I think it's the round one. The round one. I like Star Wars. There's a lot of.
How can you like Star
there are
Wars and not know? That's
there
like
are so many names.
that's like
and
the thing. That's
things
like
and
being
ships.
Hold on. That is like saying I've watched Star Trek and I like all the Star Trek movies, but I have no idea what the Starship Enterprise is.
No, the Starship Enterprise. I mean, that's.
That's like saying I don't know who Spock is.
I know who Spock is too.
So you're not a Star Wars fan. That's all. I think we
I
just
am.
established that.
No.
Because we're clearly, you can see it. I'm actually more into it. I'm actually the Star Wars guy.
That's not true.
You are not even into it.
I don't even want to argue with you right now.
You haven't even seen the first three movies, or
Yes,
no,
I have.
not the three that they just made, the more recent
Yes, I
ones.
did.
You hadn't even seen those until about what 6 months ago,
Maybe.
where I sat you down and made you watch all three of them in a row.
Maybe that is correct.
Nah, Star Wars.
Brr.
You're not a fan.
Stop. Don't. I am.
I mean, you're really not. I mean, I think it's okay to admit it. I'm not going to judge you for it.
I actually like them though.
I know you like it, but you're not a fan.
That doesn't make any sense.
You can like something and not be a fan of it.
That doesn't. No.
I like the Avengers. I'm not a fan.
Amy's that contradictory.
Don't talk to Amy. You're talking to me.
That just doesn't even make any sense. To me, that makes no sense. You like something, but you're not a fan of it. I am a fan of it because I like it. Or because I like it, I'm a fan of it.
I think you've confused yourself.
I haven't. Maybe. No.
You just said you didn't know what the Millennium Falcon was.
It is the round spaceship that...
Are you sure about that? You sure it's not that long one?
Well, it's positive it's the round one.
You remember like the triangle ones?
Nope. I know it's
You
not
know what I'm talking
one
about?
of those. Yep, but it's
Sure that's not the Millennium Falcon?
Yes, I am. I'm positive.
You sure? What about the little ones with the ball and the things on the side?
No, I know that's not it.
You sure that's not the Millennium Falcon?
Yes. Millennium.
You sure it's not a space station? You don't look too sure.
No, I'm sure. I'm positive.
So what's the Millennium...
It's the round one. It's
Whose ship is it?
at Han Solo.
Is it Han Solo's ship?
That's what you just said earlier. So
That's what I said?
obviously, Yes.
So it's Han Solo's ship.
Yep.
It's actually not. It's Lando Calrissian's. See? You're not a fan.
That's not. How am I supposed to
It's
know
not
who
even Han,
that is?
it's not even the ship. You like lost it in the bed or something. Or you like loaned it to him. You're not a fan.
It doesn't matter. It's the round ship, though. I was right about what ship it is, and it becomes Han Solo's.
Brother.
What is his name?
Oh my god.
It's Luke. It's Luke.
She didn't know.
No, it's Luke. It just you asked me very quickly. Have you ever had that where someone?
You had to stop and think about it.
Yeah, it's Luke. Princess Leia and Luke.
Who's Luke's dad?
Darth Vader. I know that. Hayden Christensen played him, and then James Earl Jones played his voice.
What are stormtroopers?
The guys in the white uniform.
Who are they?
They used to be. They worked for the good guys, the Republic, but then realized later there's a chip program. They were clones, and then became into.
So who are they? They're what?
They're clones.
They're clones? Who are they clones of?
Fett. Boba Fett's dad. I know
Okay.
this. It's the only reason why, because that's I really love the cartoon. The cartoon was that really got me.
Jango Fett.
Django, yeah. I'm sorry, but the cartoon is so good. Like, the cartoon was my favorite. That's why I got into it. But yeah, I mean, I knew that shit was awesome.
Who made C-3PO?
CP3?
You know which one it is.
No, hold on. R2-D2 is the little guy.
Anakin made C-3PO.
Yep.
Vader.
Because they're buddies. And they
So you're not a
together.
fan of Star Wars, clearly. Like I said, I had to sit you down.
It is not my fault.
I had to
can't
sit you
just-
down. You hadn't seen the first 3 movies until like 6 months ago, where I had to sit you down. We watched all 3 movies
I mean,
in a row.
that's true, but at least I got into the cartoon. The cartoon was really good.
The Clone Wars.
Watch them. I should rewatch them. They're so good.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done with you.
Whatever, man. I like things.
Still not a fan.
I like things. I am a fan. I just don't know everything about it. Just like you don't know everything that I know.
I like how I showed you the trailer. You were like, "What? X-wings? What's an X-wing?"
I'm sorry. I don't know what an X-Wing is.
All right, you done? Recording.
There are no strings on me.